Look at that. It is 33 degrees out, and I think my flip-flop days are put on hiatus. I'm gonna be wearing boots today just because it's so cold. But guess what? I'm on my way to Staten Island. I love Staten Island. I've got one complaint though. There's one Taco Bell in all of Staten Island. So if we get lucky today with rings, gonna have to stop in Brooklyn. So one thing that might shock you is I've probably been to Staten Island maybe 20-25 times over the course of my life. And it's one of the 5 boroughs of New York City. But I'm talking about even the most traveled New Yorker. Let's say you're a taxi driver. My guess is somebody who's the most traveled New Yorker, they've seen maybe 60% of New York. It is incredibly vast. And you usually wind up staying in the areas that you know just because of the traffic that happens. Yes, we have subways, but yeah, we also have jobs. It really is, it snarls all of the traveling that could happen. So New Yorkers, we have to force ourselves to get out sometimes. So that massive structure up there is the Verrazano Bridge, and it is still the longest suspension bridge in the United States. I'll get you a better picture as we get closer. Another thing that's really fascinating about New York in general is it's a series of islands. A lot of people don't know that. The only borough that is connected to the mainland United States is the Bronx. Being that New York is a series of islands, it leaves us with some really, really fantastic beaches and some great beach detecting. Now, a state like Florida, where the climate is mostly warm, I mean, I know there's a few days that get cold and they still have seasons, but being that it's a state, being that New York is a state that definitely does have seasons, you get less depositors. Depositor is somebody who goes in the water and swims, and to my beach hypothesis, you get seasons where you get a lot more deposits, and that's based on how often people go to the beach and in the water. You go in the water, and that's where you lose your stuff. Your hands shrink in the water. If you're wearing a wrist chain, rings drop, coins spill from pockets. I would say on a beach, that is where the most drops happen. So anyway, as for the Verrazano Bridge, let's take a quick look here, because I'm going lower level now. And yeah, it's a 2-level bridge. It's a fascinating bridge here. So you got 1 level above, 1 level below. It's meant for massive, massive amounts of cars moving. And what you have to do is you have to go through Staten Island to another bridge, or another series of bridges, to get to the mainland United States. There is the massive Verrazano Bridge. Beautiful. So if you're just joining us, I did a live stream this morning, and I found 2 pieces of gold. I'm in the middle of a patch. Let me show you. And of course I drop one. 2 pieces of gold and a buffalo nickel. So it's been a good morning. I'm still in the middle of this patch, and it could be that the you know, this had more surface area, so it gets a push, whereas a chain, it would be out here. And I thank my friend Rob, who's like, okay, stick in that patch. He's right. So I just found my first signal, and it's a dime, but I'm gonna give this a good look before moving on, because this could really pay off if I do. Now, chains can be really tricky signals. I just dug this up. It's not a chain, but here's the thing. If you have it balled up, it'll ring up like a coin. But if it is spread out, you know, you could get a variance of signals and tones. So anything jumps around really is going to capture my interest in this patch too. When I had the end popping out, thought it was a ring. Nope. Now the beach is full of little pieces of debris like this one, and it rings up the same as a piece of gold, I'm telling you, you got to keep digging these in order to find the real thing.
Green. 1934.
Wow.
It's sitting here.
So
it's the 30s. It looks like they dredged and we're getting things from the 30s.
Surface find. Yeah, I found a buffalo nickel, and Lou just got a 1932 wheat penny.
I think it's 34.
30. Oh yeah, I'm blind. You're right.
There's a lot of coins around here, and I just happened to notice that one.
Sweet.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Like, look at the surgery that has been performed on the beach already, most of which are covered up. I'll cover up the rest. But this is a patch. Some of it is just beach debris. But, oh man, we showed in the live stream, there's good stuff there too. This is what I would call a promising signal. A loud 12 right at the shoreline. Oh, that's a dream right there. That is a dream. Let's see what we got. It seems to be hiding something else. I was going to put it in the waves. No, let's pull this together. Wah, wah, wah. Yep, got to go through the bed to get to the good. Now, it's low tide right now, and I have a feeling that chain is out there, because think about it. It's going to take a massive push for something that was dropped in the wet to come down to the beach. Got a good signal here. All I could do is get to what I reach when the weather is in the 30s. That is, at least. So got something good here. Let's see. Solid 7. And unfortunately, it's another one of these. Meh. Or meh. But here's the thing. You don't see these on other beaches around the city. I think that Staten Island is underhunted. Just saying. The beaches, at least. Meh. I hate doing gridding. I don't really have the attention span to. But what else can you do? What I'm going to do is grid this immediate area. If it's not there, it's not there. You know, you could always come back and note your location on the beach. So I could do that. Or a few thousand people could see my video and take it, which is fine too. So I'm going to just move around, dig up everything in this zone, and we'll see what we get. I think I found it. Jumping around, and listen to this. Big signal. So let's see. Yep, metal detecting can always throw you curveballs. It is a remnant of a bottle cap. All right, I have exhausted that patch. There's nothing left, so I'm moving down, getting a got another quarter. We're up to about $1 for the day right now. Old school pull tab.
It was like right
quarter.
around here.
Another dime. I don't know why. I just have no doubt in my mind we're getting a ring today. No doubt. Quarter. Okay, this is crazy. This is a historic beach that has not been detected. Do you see that? It says 1915. It's a wheat penny. I'm gonna start digging 16s, 17s, which are Indian head signals. I have no doubt that they're here. This is crazy. This is a pull tab that I don't think there was such a thing as a silver bottle, but you know, this is not a black pull tab. This is one that has a patina on it. I don't think I've ever seen that. This is probably why Staten Island's beaches are underhunted. There's a lot of debris. There's a history of landfilling in Staten Island, and you know, with it comes debris that floats away from it if it's not sealed correctly, as we know from Dead Horse Bay. But you know, we have some aluminum that is kind of looks like a chicken wing, or the state of Oklahoma. Ring of the wrong type. All right, back on the coin, we got another dime. And right by the dime, we got a dime bag. Wonder what was in there. Nice surf quarter. Green, and look at this. Right when you harvest it, you could pull that green right off. And damage the coin beyond belief, but that's all right. This is gonna go to Coinstar. Another surf nickel. All right, so even though it's more hunted, I'm going back over there. Now look at this. Look at how sanded in this is over here in this section. It does go, it'd get better further down there, but might as well move the car if I'm gonna do that. And the Buffalo Nickel, it was right up there at the high tide line. Yeah, right up there. And the 1915 wheat penny, it was this far back on the beach. So this tells me that this area in here is dredged in. And I'm not getting anything special down by the shoreline. So I'm heading back and I'm walking in the direction of the beautiful Verrazano Bridge. On my way back, another nickel. It's a vaping thingy. Oh joy. Super pull tab. Interesting purple copper beach debris here. We got a quarter. I really thought I had a ring. 1964 penny, which looks like a work of art here. Look at that oxidation and the red and the green. It's kind of pretty. We have another nickel. Now we clearly have a patch going on in front, but there's a coin line right at the high tide line that goes straight down the beach. So I think I'm gonna work that and see what else I could get. Another coin, another nickel rather. Another dime, 35 cents. Another nickel, surface nickel. Beautiful 1960 penny. Dime. Look at what Lou found. Turtle beach bling. This is probably part of a necklace. Sweet. Which side?
This one, I guess.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't short out the 9-volt battery that's in there.
Will you look at this? We have
5 something.
5 something. It says
is it rupees?
only gold and silver in Russia. It is good. I know the bird is a German symbol, but yeah, I see the, what is it, Aramaic writing? No, Greek.
It's not, it doesn't feel silver, it's light.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Dime. Look what Mr. Tones found.
Yep.
So the two guys with me, they have rings. I have not pulled a ring yet. It's a ring. Good job, man. Yeah. Found a quitter. I'm not the quitter, though. Dime. Dime. The Equinox picks up little things. This looks to be gold-plated. I don't know what it's from, but a lot of that gold plating has worn off. Maybe from a piece of jewelry. Dime. Another super green nickel. Wow. Dime, but Merrill need ring. Is this a quarter or a dollar? I think it's a quarter. Well, it's very green. 1962 penny. Man, Staten Island coins are green and beautiful. Dime. 1965, green and beautiful. Dime. We have another dime. Let's see if we can see the year, because it's a different color. Now, is that 1962 or 1967? Well, no, it's copper on the sides. 1967. Look at that. 1961. It's beautiful. Look at how green it is. It's like a vegetable. Dime. Quarter. Nickel. Quarter. Well, we got another dime. This one rang up just like a ring, but it's part of a snap, unfortunately. Dime. Dime. Striking out with the rings, but getting dimes, this gets me closer to my $1,000 goal in clad. Dime. Nickel. Another nickel, that might be it. Another quarter. We're calling it a day, that's it. We're tired and sore. Beautiful place, beautiful beach. We will be back. Yeah, there's the Verrazano. I will do a wrap up when I get home. So, reflection on today, I don't think Staten Island gets fully metal detected on the beach. I mean, it definitely has metal detectorists. I'm friends with 2 of them, you know, Lou and Keith, but I think in terms of beach detecting, there's a lot to go. And my reason for saying this late in the year, having that much stuff on a beach, and that much green stuff. You could tell a lot about how the coins look like. And man, it's really, there's a lot to go. All right, so time for a wrap up. First of all, let's take a look at all of the junk that you don't really see stuff like this anymore, at least in the other boroughs. And you have some stuff that was melted down and, you know, is still on the beach here. It's stuff that is very unique to the beaches that I detect. You don't really see stuff like this anymore. You see these, sure, you know, but in terms of these pull tabs, you know, they're getting more scarce because you don't really see them. They're not used in modern cans anymore. But anyway, I got in change, so this is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7. This is $7.60 plus change over here. We'll call that, that's about another 20, $7.80 maybe, give or take a few. Now the good stuff, I got these two, and I'll save this for another video, but I found a chain, but at another beach. So I guess these can go together now. And I also found this buffalo nickel, and also this 1915 wheat penny. So that's the wrap up. I'm probably going to go out again tonight when it's dark, because I need to be pulling $10 a day at least in order for me to reach my $1,000 goal. And you better believe I'm going for that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and back some more, perhaps later tonight.